All right. All right. All right. So we are doing our weekly live. So I'm gonna go through. I'm only playing. I'm gonna play 18 on a par three today. Time's a little short, but I at least wanted to get something out here, give everybody a chance to ask questions. Um, got some pretty cool news I'll share with you guys as we go through. But we'll go through it and see what we do. Let's just pick a course. See what we got here. All right.
Hello there, and welcome to this first hole, par three. Got some fun out there.
All right. So as normal, just gonna play around, have a little bit of fun here, give you guys the chance to ask any questions that you want to ask. As we dive in, do want to let you guys know I am taking part of the virtual PGA show next week, so that's pretty cool. I will not have a video this Friday. Typically Fridays I put out another video. I'm not going to have one because I'm pushing it back to Monday. Monday's actually a pretty big announcement, so stay tuned. Be sure to check in on Monday and check out that video. And then throughout next week with the PGA show, as I meet with some companies and learn some more information, I'll share that with you guys. Try and get a daily video out and update you guys with what I learned. So we're just going to play a little par three course here, work on some irons, some chipping, some wedges, see what we can do. And let's get at it. But if you guys have any questions, want to ask anything, throw it there in the chat box. I'll be glad to answer it. I can see it as I play here. All right. First shot here, 170. That's pretty standard 8-iron for me.
Did you get all of that?
All right. Good position.
Okay, for the birdie.
What do We got 20 feet. Get there. Nope.
Okay, let's see what you can do with this 7-footer.
See if we can just tap this in here. Get there. Really? Oh well.
Starting off at 1 over par.
Actually, it feels a little weird to swing today. I was up really early this morning for some reason, and something compelled me to work out at 5 a.m. So a little sore from that. Added some new things into the workout today, so a little sore. My legs are actually hurting, but overall I don't feel bad.
Well, I guess you can't hit all the fairways.
All right, see what we can do with a chip.
Well, we're in the rough, but we're close to the green, so nothing pretty soon, I think.
13 yards. Okay. Wow, misread. Still a misread. There it is. Run out.
Okay, 11-footer here.
So in terms of the PGA show next week, it's a lot different. It's because it's not in person. Everything has to be set up for online meetings. So I've got a couple of those. Let's see here. Quick question. Russell, which system? Still gaming the R Motion for right now. Not the most accurate system out there. I'd prefer to have something that reads the ball more than the club. Similar to OptiShot, they actually don't even make it anymore. They put all their money into the mobile launch monitor, so still gaming the R Motion here. So yeah, that's the system I'm using. It just more of a game than anything, especially around the greens, not super realistic. So as you can see, those are just real short putts here. They're not even reaching my net.
And after that one, your assessment score is 3 over.
Hey, Scott, welcome in. Ordered your new one lines today. That's awesome. Great to hear. I know you're excited. I know we did that, or we talked a little bit about that. So, excited to hear that. Can't wait for you to get those and start working on the one line. Russell, it is connected. The R Motion did not. For a brief period, I should say. I shouldn't say it didn't, but for a brief period, kind of towards the end of the lifespan with Rhapsodo. The R Motion, they did connect to the TGC 2019, but I never upgraded to that. So I'm still playing the original TGC with this system. I'm not going to go to any new software until I get a new launch monitor. So hopefully that happens here within the next few months. I've got some feelers out there, some devices that are supposed to come for me to test and decide what I want to go with.
This one's a beauty. Okay, about an 18-footer here.
All right, here we go. More fun with putting. See if I can't dial something in, get it close here. All right, much better. This system's super sensitive with the putting. I mean, it's crazy how sensitive it is. Like I got to play at less than half the speed it actually is to even give it a shot on here, and I've adjusted settings, stimp, everything, and it still goes flying. 193. 193. I got room back there. So should be a 6-iron for me. Although, Russell, the one nice thing with this system and playing single-length irons is I don't have to change all my irons out. I just put it into the software. Now, with something, I see you got the SkyTrack there. I can't read the full message, but I know with SkyTrack, because of locks and everything, you do have to switch clubs. With this system, that's the only plus is I don't have to. I can use the same iron over and over. Oh, be good.
Looking good.
Sit.
Okay, we're about 17 feet out here.
Yeah, Russell, I had a SkyTrack for a brief period about a year ago, kind of the beginning of quarantine. I thought it was going to be the fit I was looking for. I know you don't get club data, which is, the club doesn't matter at all. See, I didn't really mess with it a ton. What really killed me was the lag from the time I hit my shot to it taking off. That 2-3 seconds was just a killer for me. So I figured, and at that point I was getting back out onto the course anyway. So I sold it just because it wasn't ideal for me. But I did notice when I did play TGC with it, the big bounce effect is absolutely something that happens. And it drove me nuts.
And after that one, your score is 3 over. And from the 5th hole tee up.
Yeah, Russell, first of all, I commend you. F7, F8, F9, and the Forge Tech. Man, you've really been at it. I've had the F7s and the Forge Tech Blacks. This is actually one of the Pinhawks that I got from the review. So I keep the Pinhawks laying around. My Forge Tech Blacks are in the garage. But the lag, yeah. And what's funny is my computer is one that can definitely handle it. I mean, I've got a high-end gaming laptop. It exceeded all the specs, and I still had a bad lag with it. Now I know guys with desktops don't have as big of a lag, but I use my laptop for everything. So for the business and everything, I needed a good one to do videos. So and it be mobile. But yeah, I wasn't buying a desktop just for SkyTrack. My wife would have a cow.
Looks like you're gonna hit some sand here.
Now that's the other issue with this, with the Yard Motion, is I don't have the ability to put in a gap wedge. That 132 is my gap wedge. I had to lighten up on a pitching wedge, so that's the other bad thing with this system. But like I said, I'm hoping here in the next few months I'm into a better system. Running out.
Well, you're on the green. That is decent. This one is safe par.
Now, one of the meetings I do have set up for, so I have a couple meetings set up for the PGA show. Obviously, because I'm trying to figure out what simulator I'm gonna go to, what launch monitor. I have a couple of those guys, but the big one I just confirmed today is I will have a virtual meeting with the director of R&D, the club development guy from Cobra. So now I'm not going to be able to record the meeting with him, but I will be able to dig in and find out exactly some more details on the Wrap Speed one length, and I'm going to find some more stuff out about the Wrap Speed driver as well. So we're going to take that look at it, and I will obviously give you guys feedback on what I learned from them.
Right, 4 over is the adjusted score after that hole.
Yeah, Scott, going with the F9s honestly isn't a bad choice. The Forge Tech.
Okay, hole number 6.
Honestly, they're more forgiving than what I expected. To be honest, with the Forge Tech Blacks, I haven't had the new Forge Techs in hand yet, but I think you're gonna find, once you get comfortable with the F9s and really start breaking that 100 barrier, and really, I recommend the guys kind of keep with the game improvement irons, so the F9s, the cavity back style irons, until you're around 80. So, and then from there, that's up to you if you want to switch over to a set of Forge. Really, the only difference I found with Forged is I can work the ball a little bit better, and when I catch the center of the face, I don't even feel it. So that's a good thing. And then, yeah. So some of the other guys are chipping in here. The F9s are incredible. The F9s I never did get a chance to hit. So I'm hoping with this meeting with Cobra on next week, I think it is next Wednesday, I meet with the rep from Cobra. I'm hoping we can build some kind of relationship where I can get a local rep that, when stuff's coming out, I can meet with them ahead of time, give them a test, give them a run through, and really give you guys the feedback. That's the one thing I feel is missing from the channel, is being able to get my hands on more of the single length, one length options when they come out. I've reached out to all the companies. I've reached out to One Iron. I do want to reach out to them again. Adele is somebody I want to reach out to again, especially because the channel's grown so much here over the last 6 months or so. You know, over the last 6, 8 months, we've added 1,000 subscribers. So, you know, Cobra's going to be a little bit tougher of a nut to crack, but that's the plan. Go ahead. I know you got to go. Just close the door. But I'm hoping to build some relationships so that every year when new stuff's out, you know, I don't want the whole lineup. I don't want everything. I just want the single length or the one length irons. So that's part of my goal with the PGA show is to kind of make some of those connections. But I know some of the companies I want to talk to won't be there. So we'll just have to see how it goes.
This one,
Did you wash your hands?
in.
No, you didn't. Boys.
For the bird.
Another birdie attempt here. And guys, as we're going, you know, I love the chat feature here. If you have any questions or any suggestions, throw them up in the chat box for me. I'm always open to new ideas and always open to answering any questions you guys have. So, doesn't matter. It doesn't even have to be golf related. This is just my way of shooting the crap with everybody and getting a chance to kind of interact and talk to everybody a little bit more than what I may be able to through email and everything. So feel free, fire away any questions you have, and that's going to come up just short.
Right, 4 over is the adjusted score after that hole.
All right, let's see.
All right,
134.
Let's let it rip.
This is another gap wedge hole. Crap. I'm going to try and lighten up on this pitching wedge again. Choke down, see if we can't get something in there without going over. Woo! I shanked that one.
I don't think this is going to get you there.
I missed the net, bud. That's all right.
Did you come right there?
Yeah, I bumped on the wall. Thank God for foam balls. Although, I have to laugh because...
Dad, did
What, but-
you use this old orange
Yeah.
ball the old time?
No, go watch your show. The foam balls, I'm thankful because my net's not overly huge, and just the way my room's set up, I got to be towards the edge of the net. You know, if it wasn't for the furniture, I could go full bore. But yeah, that's the third time over the last few weeks I've hit the wall, and believe it or not, one of these foam balls, I hit the same spot twice in one night, and it finally went through the wall. So, yeah, my wife saw the hole and wasn't too thrilled, but I've got it pretty much patched now. Oh, we're chipping. Get into a story and forget what I'm doing. That'll. Different ball, different feel. Onto the orange ball. Because I'll find the white ball later.
All right, 14 feet to the hole.
They're going in. Wow.
Great putt, and that is for par. All right, 4 over is the adjusted score after that hole. 8 holes coming up here.
172.
Tinkerfish shot.
Downhill. Back there. All right, we're going to go 8 iron here. All right. Hold it, but let's see. Hey Russ, if you're still in here, I got a question for you. Maybe you can help some of the other guys since you've really been through the gamut with Cobra and had a chance to try a little bit of everything. The F7s, the F8s, the F9s, and the Forge Techs. What's your favorite? Which ones do you like the most? I know you like the F9s there, but which out of those 4 sets do you feel the most confident with? Do you feel you get the best results with? Well, I will take that chip. On to the 9th. 191, that should be 6. Yeah, that should get me there. At least close.
Did you get all of that?
Good. On. Right about that 190.
Another birdie here.
Right there. Try that. Again, for some of you guys that are just coming in and watching, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to throw them in the chat. It can be about golf, can be about anything you guys want. Can be about the PGA show next week. I'm kind of an open book to an extent at this point right now. Oh, go in. Oh. Much better on that end out with that.
Right, 4 over is the adjusted score after that hole.
All right, settled down after those first 2 holes. Just 1 bogey there after those first 2.
This is hole number 10.
Ooh, 5 wood. 217. 217 is going to typically be my hybrid here. Just to get it back there.
I don't think this is going to get there.
Oh, no problem, Scott. Thanks for stopping in. Have fun with family duties, and just keep an eye out for the next videos coming out. Like I said, the next one will be Monday.
This for birdie.
I think this one's just a hair right, because down at the bottom it's going to break back to the right. Go back to the right. Keep rolling. Keep
is the adjusted score after that hole.
1 to 11. A couple longer ones here.
Hole number 11.
Let's see, where is it? Kind of in the middle. I'm going to play a 5-iron because I don't want to be short into that bunker. I pulled it. Let's get over the sand.
Heading towards the beach here. Not a good kind.
That thing would have hopped off the back anyway. Woo! Can get it out of there. Okay. We're okay there. Take the gimme, bogey. Take the medicine and go.
Right, 4 over is the adjusted score after that hole.
184. Slightly downhill. It's in the back. Got some room. We'll go with 6-iron.
Beauty.
All right. Let's get up and down here.
Yeah, for the bird.
Looks like it's fairly straight, actually. Go back to the right and drop in. Come on. All right, on to the next.
Right, 4 over is the adjusted score after that hole. Okay, it's time to send this ball on its way.
4. I don't really carry a 5 wood, but yeah, I'll hit the 3-iron here. On the course, this is probably my hybrid again.
I don't think this has enough.
Nope. Not enough on that one. Little pitch. Got a question that came in. I will answer it here. Let me get this pitch shot up there. Keep running. Ooh.
Okay, let's see what you can do with this.
Amit. All right, Amit. How do I fight the mental urge to swing the 5-iron faster than I would the short iron? Well, honestly, that's an issue for a lot of guys. For me, you know, I go back to this drill over and over again. You know, and I go through it when I'm teaching guys, you know, whether it's virtual lessons or in-person lessons. When it comes to understanding the single length and really having to swing everything the same with the same swing and not do it, the best way I've found is to
Nice spot.
do it blind. So what I mean is, for instance, I've got my two clubs here. Typically, I have the guys do it throughout the bag. You'll take out your bag, you'll pull your 7-iron out. That'll be the only one, and then you randomly put the clubs down so you can't see the numbers. And what'll happen is I have guys hit that 7-iron, hit 5, 6, 7 shots, get comfortable with it, then just grab another iron without ever looking at which one it is, and then hit another 5, 6, 7 shots with that club, put it aside. If I'm with the person, I'll take note of which one it is, but I don't ever let them see it. Now, if you're on your own, let's say you hit this one, you don't know what it is, just put it in a line, and then you can say, okay, the first one I hit is my 5. So it's definitely a mental block a lot of guys have, and that question you have is honestly, Amit, the reason why Cobra, with their R&D, has decided that
See what happens.
it is better for guys, at least in their research, to, I guess let me put it this way. That's why Cobra adjusts the lies to their clubs, because their R&D shows that guys do in fact try to hit a 4, 5, 6 iron harder than what they need to, and that causes them issues. So Cobra is the one company that really, if you look at some of the other companies, they keep the lie angles the same, because the idea is as long as you're swinging the same, there's no reason to adjust the lie angles. Cobra, because they have a lot more money for R&D, have noticed that guys do tend to overswing with your 4 or 5 irons, so they have adjusted the lie, which kind of takes away the idea of, same swing, same setup. But with that being said, even with my Cobras, I know the lies are different. I still take the same setup, the same swing, but again, I have trained myself, and like I said, with my students, I do the blind club drill. And when I find myself swinging harder with my 5 or whatever it is, I go back to the blind club drill again, because what you're doing is telling your brain that it's okay and you can have confidence in being able to swing that 5-iron the exact same you swing your 7-iron. So I hope that kind of answers your question. I know it was a little bit long-winded, but that's really, you just got to train yourself to have confidence in the clubs, and that blind club drill is the best one that I've ever used. Helps if I take the sensor off the putter. All right.
Heading for the green here.
Sit right there. Well, thank you, Amit. I plan on keeping it up, and the hybrids can help bridge that gap too. But you definitely hit the nail on the head that when you start those long irons, you definitely feel a lot more upright because you're closer to the ball. So it is the mental adjustment. But like I said, that tip I gave you is the one that, for some reason, it sticks with guys. And I get comments and emails all the time saying, hey, I went back to it. I lost confidence, lost faith in my 5-iron. I was doing too much. And it comes back to that. And on the flip side, a lot of guys also have trouble adjusting to the wedges because they're longer. It's the same drill, the same concept. It's just, it all depends. I've seen it both ways. I've seen guys at the upper end of the bag, in your case 5-iron, and lower end of the bag with wedges. And it all comes down to building that confidence. So for anybody that's struggling with anything, one length or single length, whether it's the wedges or whether it is, you know, the upper end of the bag, that's the drill to use.
Okay.
170, 8 iron. Kind of wide open up there. Tug that one a little bit.
Is it gonna have enough?
Just a little too strong of a grip on that one. 20-yard pitch. Oh, go in the hole.
Whoa. Good job. That was amazing with the hit.
Even though I'm not a fan of the system, sometimes it gives you something to smile about.
And after that one, your assessment score is 3 over. 16th hole coming up
T10,
here.
5 iron. Whew. You gotta squeeze those bunkers too. Well, let's see if we can hit one. That nice little draw in through those bunkers. Oh, perfect.
Heading for the green here. All right.
Exactly what I wanted to do.
10-footer here. This is makeable.
This ball's not even going to move. Just hit a nice 10-foot putt. See if we can't make back to back.
Yep.
Nice. Cool. All right, 2 holes to go.
Score is 2 over par.
This is about the time I tell you guys,
Take your best.
if you just happen to fall in here and haven't done so, hit the subscribe button. You can check me out, social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, it's at Single Length School. Over on Twitter, it's at One Length School. And I'm going to take the final question. So if anybody has any final questions, go ahead, throw them out there. 2 holes to go. So throw the questions out there. Don't forget, I have the PGA show next week. So any questions about that, who I'm going to be talking to, feel free to fire away in the last 5 minutes or so, guys. Something just tells me this one's going to be bunker bound. I don't know why, but.
This one's looking good.
Oh, I cleared it. Sit. Nice. Oh, they gave me a birdie. Give me birdie, 3 in a row.
Alright, your adjusted score is 1 over par after that one.
Making a comeback here. 140. Oh, this weird distance. Because the gap wedge isn't built into the system. All right. Shorten up on this thing. See if we can't get something in there. On the green at least. Take too much off. Nope. Kick forward. All right.
Okay, 21 feet to the cup from here.
What are the chances that I can end this with 4 birdies in a row. Too hard. Oh, take it. Not too shabby.
Good job out there, ending things off at 1 over par.
2 under on the back 9.
And at the end of the day,
Take that.
end up
Really,
at 1 over par.
1 under once you take away the first 2 holes. So something to be said for warming up, right? But overall, I'll take it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Keep watching. I'll do live videos as I can. Wednesdays tend to be a good day, so maybe we'll start adding those into the schedule a little bit more. But guys, thanks for chiming in. Thanks for jumping in the chat. I appreciate it, and have a great weekend. Again, no video Friday. I'm coming back. I'm preparing for something on Monday, so that's why there's no video Friday. Monday's a huge announcement, so make sure you come back to the channel on Monday. And then, as I said, next week, PGA show, I'm going to be meeting with some different companies and giving you guys some feedback from what I learned. So stay tuned. Next week's a busy one. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the fairways.